All right, make sure I'm on here. This will be, let's see here. Hey, looks like I'm on here. Okay, hello everybody. It's Greg, K6EGG. I have no glasses on tonight. Just probably I'm mainly kind of going on tonight to do some testing. I kind of redid some lighting. I needed to use the bracket arm that I was using for the light, so I had to reposition it. So I wanted to kind of see how that kind of looked on camera. Also, one other quick thing. I got to get on my turn on my hotspot here, so that might take a minute to fire up. I'm going to start out. Oh, the other thing is I remounted my my radio view here, which you'll see here. I had it on. Let me see here. What do they call it? Basically, it's a little tiny camera, and I had it on top of a old pager of all things. But it seemed to do the job, so no complaint on that. But it just seemed a little cheesy for my my view. So wanted to come up and make something a little better. And also, when I would shake my desk or move anything on the desk, it would hit it, and I end up having to reorganize or recenter the picture for the camera on the radio. So anyways, anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I can't even see anything because I don't have my glasses on. So right now, I'm going to try to jump on 144-250 upper sideband here from Southern California. Just kind of rag chew, and I might jump over to possibly some DStar here. I'm just going to connect there on reflector 30, so when I go jump over there, I should be able to chat with anybody that's watching on YouTube. So now let's get to some quick radio here. I do want to talk to, pardon me, Fred that's on right now.
7.62 rounds, okay?
That's a lot of weapons to know about, man. But I guess you got to know.
You got to know. I was a long-range scout. So my job was to sneak in and look at what everything's going on. And the way I set my machine gun down, and I'm out there with my binoculars, and I got a compass. And I go look at, okay, there are gasoline tanks there. And I look at my compass on my machine gun, okay, coordinates 180. Now I move my machine gun over to the house, and I look at that coordinates, that window, okay, right window, I'll write that down, right window, and that coordinates might be 176. So I move get all these.
What's he talking about here?
On my machine gun, so at nighttime when stuff goes up, I know where to plant my gun to.
By the way, anybody watching, jump in, say hi in the stream. I don't know if anybody's really watching because I'm not really monitoring. Actually, I can't see. I'm on my phone, so I can't see how many actually were watching. So there might be nobody watching. I might be sitting here talking to myself, which is quite all right.
Because I'm doing more training.
When did you get shipped to Nam?
Oh boy, some Vietnam stories.
6 months later, I went in January 27th, so 6 months later.
How did you get there?
By airplane.
You landed in Da Nang?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Did you guys roll out of the airplane as it flew down the runway? You guys jumped down barrel roll?
No, but when you get in that airplane, there's no seats in there. It's duffel bag to duffel bag. You sit on it. That's your seat.
Comment?
Okay.
That's right.
You don't need any extra weight. You were heavy enough.
Comment?
I remember when they shipped me out there, and I said, you know, at that time, to fly where your passport, military passport, and your uniform, that was your free flight to get on any airplane to go anywhere.
On military airplane.
Right. I always had to be dressed in uniform, and the way I went.
Now, when you got shot at, did you find sometimes some of this life or what?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They call that butterflying.
Okay, well, no. Where did you get shot at?
Where?
When and where, yeah?
I don't want to tell you. Top secret.
Oh, okay. Oh, secret.
Comment. Is top secret is my hotspot frequency?
Yeah. Were we live on YouTube tonight?
You are.
Were we live earlier?
No.
Oh, okay. Tell Ellis and Dave about what you found out today about that hotspot.
Well, why don't you tell them? You're the one that did it. I didn't do anything. I was just sitting in the parking lot trying to talk on my hotspot. Go ahead, man. That was funny stuff.
Well, you explained it to him because I was still trying to understand that. You know that it was your hotspot frequency. I didn't know that. Explain it how it all worked.
Okay, real quick. I was sitting in the parking lot at my work QTH, not too far away from Fred's house. So I give a call out on reflector 30 on DStar, and Fred comes back. I'm like, oh, Fred's on reflector 30. So he's sitting there talking for like 5 minutes. He's like, I'm not no reflector 30. Come to find out, he's talking to me on my hotspot input frequency.
How do you like that?
You were talking to him.
Yeah, so I guess, what did you put it in your radio, Fred?
Yeah, but remember, I misread us. You were way over there now. That's quite a distance.
You were full signal, and I was running only 5 watts.
Well, where were you at exactly?
I work QTH. I don't want to say it because I'm online right now.
Whatever, but that's quite a distance.
That is. That's why I'm surprised. Of all people, I'm like, Fred, are you following me? The first person out of the 200 people that are attached to this reflector, Fred comes back to me.
Well, you lit my radio up. I thought, oh, you came up on my screen. I see your call. I see your little picture. It says Chevy Mobile or something, whatever. Well, I thought, oh.
All right, Fred. I just wanted to jump in and say hi, guys. I'm going to move over to DStar and go to bed because I've had a very long day. And I watched the Dodgers lose. So it sounds like Alex, Dave, and Fred, you guys have a good evening. This is Greg, K6EGG, signing off of 2-meter sideband for now.
Okay, new guy tonight. He's going to be on 2-meter sideband. N6, Alpha, Quebec, Gale. He don't have 2-meter sideband now, but I told him about the YouTube and everything, so he's going to be in there chatting with you. But he had 2-meter sideband before. Years ago, he had a 2-meter sideband handheld walkie-talkie. That's what me and Alex were talking about. So he wants to get back in his 2-meter sideband. So I told him about this YouTube, so you can be watching it. So if you see him out there, say hi to him. So he's going to be asking you questions. Okay? K6 West.
All right, cool. Thank you. And Dave, Alex, once again, you guys have a good evening as well. K6EGG's QSY to reflector 30 Charlie, probably.
Take care, Fred. Good night.
Adios.
Are you at home right now?
I am at home right now, yes.
I'm going to go to your reflector thing. I want to see if I can hear you, just for fun.
I'm sure you could. I got somebody called Sure F-U-C-K Cologne watching on YouTube. You look at it in the chat. What's up, Carrie?
I'm not interested. On the chat?
No, I was going to ask you how the hotspot.
It works, I guess. I don't know.
He's probably getting grumpy. All right, so everybody watching on YouTube right now, I am. Hey, I had a pixel bat on there earlier. I'm going to jump over to reflector 30 Charlie. I got my my buddy Carrie watching right now. Yes, hey Egg, what's going on? Welcome to my beautiful ham shack. I don't think I can go any. Oops, my messy office. You see my magic arm sitting there from my test earlier today with my 900 megahertz high gain antenna that I was testing for work. So anyways, we're going to go to reflector 30 Charlie on DStar, and that looks very, very soft. And I can't tell because, that's worse. I can't tell if that's worse. I need to, you know what? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell anything right now. So anybody else watch and jump in the chat, say hi. Love to hear from you. Love to put Mr. Cologne on the air. I can't say his middle name there. That's pretty good stuff. Check out that cologne, by the way. I heard that's really good. Maybe if you put the cologne on, it's a for sure thing you can get. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not trying to sell anything, but that might happen for you guys. So let's check out the Reflector 30 Charlie here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. And anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button there.
I went through 2 previous divorces. I started over.
Oh boy!
Each time.
So that's VE9
like I worked hard all my life, but I didn't waste money.
TG. That's Tom again.
I had to start over a couple of times. More than a couple of times.
Let's go to Reflector
after divorce.
1 Charlie real quick.
After a couple injuries.
You hear that go away? That's gone.
Link to REF001 Charlie.
Tony, that's my buddy Carrie there with the S cologne. He actually lives he's out in the Torrance area. And Tony, if you want to jump on Reflector 1 Charlie, do you want me to go to 14 Charlie so we can chat through Gabe's repeater? Let's do that. How about that? Look at that smile face.
W1TLK.
I'm going to go to Reflector 14 Charlie now, which is Gabe's repeater out in... he did not set up. Just moved.
F014
Let's
Charlie.
give a call out here real quick and see if anybody's here. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring Reflector 14 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. I don't think anybody's going to be listening to this.
K6EGG Greg, this is K6NJP, Tom here, Gabe's friend.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Did you hear about the picnic next Saturday?
Yes, sir, I will be there. I sent emails out to David, K6IRV. I sent an email to Dale, K6EGR, and then I sent one more to Keith, but Keith already knew about it, and so, yes, sir, I will be there. Looking forward to putting faces to names.
Same there. I've met Don, Keith, and Fred, and Denny, but Denny I don't think is going to make it. He's going to be on a work trip. I'm hoping Tony, he's watching right now on YouTube, but I'm also on YouTube, by the way, Tom. Is David going to come from ARV? Is that what his last suffix is to his call sign?
K6RV. Yeah, he lives in San Pedro. He works over at not Miles Square Park, damn it, the Long Beach one, El Dorado Park. He runs that little train that they give rides to people on. I think that's what he does.
And is he going to be able to make it? What was that, Tony? SFC?
I don't know if he's going to make it or not. I never heard back from him.
I hope he does. I'd like to meet him. I've talked to him a few times on 5-2, actually at one of my work QTHs up in downtown Los Angeles. So I'd love to actually put a voice to a face and a name to a face. How was he, Tony?
Yeah, I talked to Denny this morning. and he wasn't sure what his work schedule was going to be.
Was Denny on his hotspot somewhere for his work QTH?
No, he was on 146.520 on just simplex.
Sorry, I was chatting in the chat there. Some people watching. My buddy from work, Carrie, is watching. Also, Tony, W6TON. Now I got to get used to his new call sign. I have to get it confused with his twin brother, K&E. And Tom, I can't remember if I asked you this, but do you have sideband capabilities?
I do not. I only have the Icom 5100.
Only? That's a beautiful radio to only have. It's unfortunately you don't have the like a 9700 or something else that can do sideband, but that's unfortunate. But I'm glad you have that radio. That's a very good radio to have.
Yeah, I know you have the same one in your car. No, when I bought this radio and I was very, very, very green and didn't know anything about anything, and I wanted to be on DStar, and since I only had my technician class license like I still do, I wish I would have bought the 7100. I could have put that in my car eventually, and then I would have probably bought something different for the house, but you know, it is what it is.
Hey, man, you usually grow into a hobby, so it's probably good not to start out as high as you can go or pretty close to it. I know I started out with an HT, and then I think I had a FT30 for the car, the UHF, VHF Yaesu radio back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So, yeah. So, hey, you can always grow into it if, the funds come available.
No, I have a bail thing too. That's why I started out. And then I made my first international contact on the Papa system. Talked to a guy in Europe. And then after that, I was pretty much hooked. But due to my logistics here where I live, I can't put a ginormous antenna up. So I ended up using a 28-foot mast and a Comet GP3, and that seems to be doing okay for me.
Hey, man, I totally get it. I lived in a condo, and I wasn't able to put up antennas. And, with this DStar stuff, it's kind of like a HF for people that are restricted from making HF contacts because of antenna situation. So it really has opened up a kind of a, even though I think it's semi-cheating, it's opened up a whole new world to make contacts. And what I mean by world, I mean by world. I've made a ton of contacts worldwide over the last couple of weeks. So as far as the Papa system, I'm actually a member of that now. I joined up, full-fledged paid member, utilize their DStar system. I don't have any of their analog repeaters in my. I don't think I have them in my radio. I have to check. I have them in this radio, my 9700, but I don't think I have them in my 5100 for my mobile. Do you have a hotspot, or are you just talking into the Cypress repeater here?
No, I'm talking into the Cypress repeater. And I've been on the radio almost all night since about 6 o'clock. I talked to these guys on 30 Charlie for about an hour and a half. And then I was bouncing back and forth to Simplex. I talked to Dale for a little while, and then you came on, so here I am talking to you.
And please remind me, are you in Garden Grove? I'm really bad at memorizing these. I've had a lot of call letters at the last couple of weeks up in my face, so I couldn't remember really. I think you said Garden Grove, right?
Yes. I'm 3 miles west of Disneyland. I'm at Catella and Magnolia, basically. I don't know if you know the area. I'm not too far from Gabe.
I actually work on Catella, so I'm very familiar with that. Just way on the other side of town there, off the 57. But I actually worked in one of the first places I worked at in my current business, off Clementine in Catella, right by Disneyland, and also Melodyland. I don't know how old you are, but used to be a church across the street from Disneyland.
Yeah, I'm very, very familiar with that whole area over there. And yeah, I'm gonna be an old timer, or I'm getting there. I turn 58 tomorrow. Woohoo!
Hey, well, actually tomorrow's only 2 hours and 12 minutes away, so early happy birthday in case I don't talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting everybody and putting, like you said, names to faces. So, yeah, there's a group of people that I regularly talk to, and I'm really looking forward to meeting those guys too. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. So, the more the merrier as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I was looking at a long-range forecast. The weather looks like it's going to be pretty decent. I have met Don DUO once, Fred once, Keith like 3 or 4 times, I think. Andy, AJ6BE, I don't know if you've heard him. He's mainly on sideband, but he's jumping into the DStar world because he's going to be moving out of state shortly. But I think he's going to be there. Tony might be there. Depends on he's got some personal plans. I guess he's getting some holiday photos taken or something like that, but I'm not sure. I think he's just in the chat. So I think Fred's going to be there. I don't know. I was kind of helping out with organizing that, and I don't know. I kind of fell out of that.
Is Tony one of Denny's friends? Because I hear somebody named Tony calling out for Denny a lot.
They are the best and closest friends that one can have. They are twins.
Yeah, I've probably talked to Denny now about a half a dozen times or more, and I've never really talked to Tony.
Well, Tony right now is actually listening to you right now. He's watching the stream as we speak, so you can say hi to him.
Good evening, Tony. This is K6EGG, Tom here.
I'll answer back for him, even though he's not saying anything in the chat. But, yeah, I'm hoping we have a pretty decent group. I was actually in the same parking lot as the Papa Systems lunch they had today in Anaheim, but I had to get back into work. They were over at the Marie Callender's over in Catella, and I was trying to figure out something to eat because the place I wanted to eat was full. We ended up going to Farmer Boy, which is pretty nasty. He said, "Hey, Tom, and happy birthday, by the way."
Tell him thanks. I'm hoping he gets to go. Where's Gabe at in all this? I haven't heard a peep out of him today.
He was on for about an hour yesterday, and Tony says his is the day after yours for your birthday. So you guys got something in common there.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, I did already. It's cold.
Yeah, a good friend of mine that I grew up with, his birthday is tomorrow as well, the 25th.
Excellent. You have any big plans tomorrow?
The wife's taking me out for my birthday, and I think we're going to go for a walk at this regional park in Yorba Linda. forget what it's called. Yorba Linda Regional Park, something over there by the Wood Ranch Barbecue out in the Anaheim Hills.
Yeah, Keith is all on HF a lot. He's got all the new amplifiers and stuff.
Yep, I'm familiar with that park. It's a pretty nice area. Should be a nice day. It's supposed to be nice and warm again tomorrow. And then incoming rain, which I'll believe it when I see it, pardon me, on Monday.
Yeah, they say it's an atmospheric river and it's going to be a bomb cyclone, so I guess we'll see how that turns out. But we definitely do need the damn rain.
I think most of it is going to be up north. I just saw like a half to a quarter inch in my area, so I don't think it's going to be a bomb here.
Yeah, well, I wish they'd fill up some of these reservoirs. Everybody's lakes are low, all the reservoirs are low, everything's low, so too much of it just runs off to the ocean. They don't capture enough of it.
No, we were just talking about that today at work earlier. And by the way, Tony says he was at the Yorba Linda Park watching, actually, it's a high school by the park. Denny's kids were playing basketball. We're talking about when these reservoirs are either empty or very low, why don't they just dig them deeper at that point in time when they have the opportunity, and then they don't have to wash it out when they get a big storm through there?
That's a great question. And my question is, when they landscaped California, why didn't they put more reservoirs in the first place? Because we're basically a desert.
That would make too much sense, and this leaves some space here. I see Keith WA6QXA in there. Go ahead, Keith. I see you on my dashboard. Are you trying to get in here, Keith? Are you on CQ?
I'm not hearing him over here, Greg. Nothing.
K6NJP.
Yeah, that's weird. I see him on my dashboard. We'll leave some holes in there, so if he wants to jump in there. By the way, this is totally off subject we're just talking about. Are you a steak person at all?
No, sir.
And I won't bring up what I had for dinner because it was pretty amazing. I had a Japanese steak that was pretty delicious. But to get back about the reservoirs, I hope something changes because we're going to be in some serious dog poo-poo.
All right, so let's back up a little bit. Did you say snake or steak?
Steak, Sierra Tango, Echo Alpha Kilo.
Yes, sir. I'm a carnivore.
I had Japanese A5 Wagyu tonight for dinner. Oh my goodness.
You know, I've heard that. I've heard it's absolutely fantastic, but I've never tried it.
I had it actually once in Japan, and I don't think it was prepared correctly. I had it tonight. I just had it was a little tiny little steak, and it was like $30. I just had like 4 little pieces. My wife had 1 piece. It's very rich, and I can actually still taste it in my mouth. It's better for an appetizer. If you ever have a chance, try to get a little piece.
Yeah, I'm sure my wife would like that as well. So I'm just now trying to figure out your live streaming thing, and it's asking me to sign in, and I don't know what my password is.
You should be able to watch it without signing in, but you can't subscribe, though, unless you're signed in. You just can't talk into the chat either.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to talk to Tony, but yeah, no can do.
That's unfortunate. Can always use an extra subscriber.
I guess maybe you can send me an email with directions on how to subscribe, and I will.
Actually, as soon as you're signed in, there should be a little thing there when you're watching the video on the right. Just click that, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I tried signing on, and I don't know.
I'm going to give it a little demonstration on the computer right now, on the thing here. If anybody's watching on YouTube and listening on Reflector 14 Charlie, all you have to do is click this thing right here, and you should be able to hit subscribe. I know, sorry about the echo there, but it's the only way I can actually show you. It's like Tony might be joining us here shortly, and Keith might be sandbagging. And Tom, if I click on your call letters in the dashboard, it gives me your location, which is pretty cool. So now I know exactly where you're at. You're actually not too far away from that park. You're only like 4 or 5 blocks away. So I know exactly where you're at.
Anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight, but I'm definitely going to be on tomorrow. You can see my face. I'm not looking too good right now. I'm getting a little tired. Had to work this morning, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like I was like manual labor. And if you're watching and you have DStar capabilities, I'm on Reflector
K6EGG
14 Charlie tonight. Looks like we got Jerry jumping in there. Let's go, Brandon, huh? You guys see that in the screen there? Let's go, Brandon. That's funny. Hey, Tom, you still in there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm trying to sign on to this doggone thing.
I'm going to crack a bad joke, but we're going to have Tom and Jerry here. Jerry, KF0BR Sorry, DRB. You out there, Jerry?
Hey, good morning, Greg. K6EGG, Jerry here. Thought I'd stop in and say hello.
Thanks for stopping in. We got Tom out here. He's over not too far away from me. He's talking to his local repeater here. His call letters, I don't know if you're probably watching on YouTube, but so you probably saw him. It's KN6NJP. Just hanging out here. I'm only going to be on probably for a few more minutes. I'm starting to fall apart here. I've been sleeping well the last about month or so, be heading out here shortly. But it's great to hear you out there. And I always love the message, by the way.
Roger. I'm going to jump off here, too. I was kind of messing around with my hotspot. Trying to figure out why I can't get my dashboard up on my phone anymore, but I don't know. I think that's a problem for another day. So I'll say 73 to you. Greg, good talking to you. K0DRV. Back to you.
Excellent, Jerry. Thanks for stopping by and finding me over here. I always love chatting with you. I'll probably be on a little more extensively tomorrow at some point, maybe during the day for a little bit. And then at night, I'm going to check into a local 2-meter sideband net at 7 p.m. my time, so I believe that would be 2 hours ahead, 9 p.m. your time. So take care, Jerry. Have a good morning now over there. Have a good one, man. See ya. And anybody else listening to Reflector 14 Charlie, I'm also streaming live on YouTube. So if you want to jump in, say hi. You can also hear your voice through my stream and see my radio display as well. Kind of quiet out here on Reflector 14 Charlie. I thought there'd be more fellas out here. I think there's more people watching on YouTube than there are connected to the Reflector, or at least listening to the Reflector.
Usually 14 Charlie's pretty quiet. The busy ones are 1 Charlie and 30 Charlie, and then when you guys move over to 70 Charlie, Gabe said you guys had like an international crowd a week or so ago.
Yeah, someone found me on YouTube, and then it got really busy all of a sudden. Somebody in South Korea. So that was pretty cool. Do you know of any? Do you talk on DStar a lot? If so, do you know of any other popular reflectors other than 1 and 30 Charlie?
Those are probably the 2 most popular ones that I've come across. I like 30 Charlie better just because I'm talking to folks in the U.S. and I don't have the language barrier problem that I do when I use 1 Charlie.
I did connect to an Australia one yesterday. I wasn't streaming when I did it. But it was pretty busy. I had a couple people come back to me. I've listened to a couple, like one in Belgium, I want to say. I can't remember what language they're speaking, but I couldn't understand them. But yeah, I understand what you're saying about that.
Yeah, I don't like to be rude and keep saying, "Can you say that again? I don't understand." It just makes for a very tough and uncomfortable QSO.
Yeah, and then I got my face on the screen, so I'm trying not to make faces when I'm trying to figure out what they're saying. You know what I mean? So, all right, Tom. I think I'm gonna jump off here. I wasn't even thinking about going on. I just wanted to try some of my new stuff out that I have going on. It doesn't really affect the visual part of things too much. I just changed some lighting, and I mounted my camera that I have on my Icom 9700 screen, so I don't have to worry about bumping it every 5 minutes. So, Tom, you take care. 73rds. This is Greg K6EGG on Reflector 14 Charlie. I want to be clear on your final.
So I just tried subscribing to your channel. I don't know if I made it or not, so I guess you can check it out for me.
I don't see that you did. When you put, yeah, I don't see that you did. Put something in the chat real quick. Do you see, are you on your computer or your phone?
Computer.
Now, do you see the watermark on the bottom right-hand side? I'm going to put me full screen here right there. Do you see that?
I see where it says say something, and I was trying to put the cursor there to type a message, and it's not seeming to be working for me.
Right where you see the red and the watermark there, it should be right there. Hold on. Yeah, right there. Click your mouse onto that, and it should have a little subscribe thing there when you click it.
It looks like it says subscription added.
K6NJP.
That worked that time. Cool deal. All righty.
All right, so does it show you my email address that I used, or what?
No, I can't see any. I can't really tell who subscribed unless I look in my analytics, but I can see the number of subscribers change. So I know that somebody did, and I know with talking with you right when you hit it, I saw it change. So no, I do not see any email addresses at all.
Take your claim.
Well, maybe we can talk more about this on Saturday.
Yeah, sure, for sure. I'm really looking forward to it. So hope to talk to you tomorrow, or if not earlier, or not earlier, but if not later on before next Saturday. So, Tom, you take care. For KN6NJP, this is Greg K6EGG signing off the Reflector for now. Have a good evening.
You too, Greg. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. That was just a little quick little live stream. A little out of it, a little tired, did not get much sleep last night, and had kind of a long week with work and stuff like that. So anyways, once again, anybody new to the channel, I appreciate you subscribing tonight. I was on Reflector 14 Charlie, which is just I believe it's based out of Nevada, and there's a couple different repeaters hooked up in Northern California, San Francisco, and just north of San Francisco, if I recall. So I think that's what Gabe said yesterday, K06N mentioned. So not too popular of a reflector, but I know Gabe said, hey, jump on here. Maybe we can get some people going on it. So I'll give it a try. Looks like we got Jerry in there from Iowa. So tomorrow I'm going to try to do a live stream in the afternoon, and then I'll probably cut it off after about an hour or so, and then come back on around 6:30 or so, my time, California time, Pacific time. Then I'm going to do a 2-meter net on upper sideband 144.240. That's the Bozo net. It's a sideband net, what I just said. I'm getting tired. I just repeated myself. If you want some more information, just type in Bozo nets, bozo.net. I believe the email or the email page they have. Can't find it here. Got to reorganize my my stuff here. Let me figure it out for you guys because I just mentioned it. I'm really losing my mind. I used to be able to work like 20-hour days, and now I can barely work like a 10-hour day. What's the deal with that? Papa System. No. Well, oh, there we go. It's bozonets.com. So BOZO nets, NETS.com. I can just pull this up real quick. I just got to clear something out. Bozonets, right here. So check them out. They just got a 2-meter net, and they got all the different call letters and stuff in there. And you can go and read through that if you want to on your own time. I don't feel like doing it right now, but there's about 1,000 people in there. So anyways, you guys take care. This is Greg K6EGG. I just put the wrong camera view up there because I'm tired. But got the new lighting going and got a little better bracket for my my radio screen there. Jerry, you take care. This is Greg K6EGG, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.